A Tony Chopper character analysis. You ask, we listen. So let's not waste any time. Smash that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 1K. And let's head in. The one and only doctor of the Strawhat Pirates. Let's face it, he's there for only one reason. To sell merch. I'm just joking. He's there to be the doctor, to make sure that the Straw Hats get to laugh till in one piece. No pun intended. So, he's a full-time doctor, a part-time drug dealer, and a professional money-making machine. That's my boy Chopper. So let's not waste time and head a little bit into his backstory. His backstory really shapes the character that we see right now. He was an outcast from his pack of reindeers after he ate the Hito-Hito-no-Mi fruit and became a human/reindeer. But then he was adopted by Dr. Huruluk, and that was a pivotal moment for Chopper because he finally belongs somewhere. And after being adopted by, I'm just going to call him the doctor because I can't say Huruluk all the time. So after being adopted by the doctor, Chopper was living his best life, being taken care of, everything was great. But then Doctor gets sick, and now Chopper needs to find a cure. So he goes through this hardcore journey to find a mushroom that he thinks is going to save his dad. But we all know that ended up killing him because it was a poisonous mushroom. But because Dr. Huruluk didn't want, to upset Chopper, he took it either way because he knew he was dying, right? And there was no cure for the disease. And that led to Chopper becoming who he is right now. That made Chopper want to be a doctor to the point where he could cure any disease in the world, right? So that was the motivation behind Chopper's dream or goals. And that's why he's currently in the Straw Hat, traveling the Grand Line. After that, he gets adopted by another doctor, Dr. Kureha, who is pivotal to his doctor journey because she's one of the best doctors in the world. I mean, look at her. She's 100 and something years old and she looks no older than 30. I'm going to need some of her secrets for when I'm married in the future. I also forgot to mention that his first dad, Dr. Hurlip, was big on pirates for some reason, and the pirate flag, and it meant freedom. So when the Straw Hats came and met him in need of a doctor, it was, a match made in heaven. And after everything that Luffy went through for him, that he's a reindeer that he just met, that throughout his life felt ostracized and not accepted. And that final scene where he's like, join my crew, Chopper. So emotional. Chopper gets me in my feelings, man. I just love him so much. He's actually very cute. And plus the little sounds that his feet make when he walks. I just can't get enough of that. I'm sorry. So that he joins the crew and he keeps on going in his current journey with the Straw Hats, and we are where we are right now. Let's talk a little bit about his personality. Chopper, he's the youngest in the crew and he's the smallest, so everybody kind of treats him like the baby of the crew. The founder also treats him like the baby of the crew, plus his voice is so high and he's cute. So everybody just wants to cuddle him up. But Chopper is a person that wears his heart on his sleeve. He would do anything for his friends and the people that he cares about. He wouldn't, everybody's like that in Straw Hats, but for Chopper, it's fundamental to his character. I can remember when Usopp and Luffy were fighting, Chopper was the most vocal in trying to get them to stop. And even after everything happened, he was still vocal in trying to get Usopp back into the crew. He's like, why can't we forgive Usopp? Let him come back to the crew. And everybody was a bit iffy on the subject, but Chopper didn't shy away from it because that's who Chopper is. He doesn't want to lose anybody that he cares about, especially for someone that had such a traumatic past. He really can't afford to lose anybody else that he has managed to build a connection with. And that is why Chopper is the way he is. For his powers and abilities, honestly, Chopper was much better before the time skip. Honestly speaking, if you're not Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, forget about it. Because Oda doesn't give a about you and your powers. Chopper has so much potential. He ate the human fruit, but he also created the Rumble Ball, which is basically PEDs that can basically do whatever, because when he gave Beppo, Beppo became crazy. So I don't know why Chopper doesn't reflect to Chopper who is the creator of those specific type of PEDs that enhance Zone fruits. So he has different points that he turns into. He has the muscle point, kung fu point, monster point, so many other different points that he turns into. Literally the potential is unlimited and Chopper can be cracked. But Oda doesn't care about that. I'm sorry, but Oda actually does not care. I was so happy when Chopper managed to hold Queen for 2 seconds. But then at the end of the day, it's useless. Like, everybody was expecting Chopper to be crazy after the time skip, because we just saw Monster Point, right, in Saboti, but then he comes back and Monster Point now is a bitch. Like, damn. That's why I think Chopper is just there for merch, honestly, because what else? His bounty is like 100, for God's sake. Like, he's literally just there for merch. But that's like his rundown of his abilities. For the future, I hope that Oda actually invests in some time in these characters and grows them up and makes them stronger and puts them in more interesting fights and puts them through character story arcs. I mean, give them some haki. Goddamn, we're in the new world fighting top tiers and they don't know anything about haki. So I'm hoping that, you know, Oda actually puts some thought behind these characters, because for now, man, it's not looking good. That was a quick rundown on Chopper's character analysis. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.